Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
I didn't time it very well there today, guys. The first song started playing again. Let me fix this a little bit here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic, fantastic day. Bitcoin, a little bit of dippage, right? Bitcoin with a little bit of dippage. Earlier today, about a couple hours ago, we actually dropped all the way down to about 53,952, but have since came back with a vengeance and have bounced back in this 4-hour candle, guys. We have bounced back all the way back up close to 5% in the last 4-hour candle. Couple different bullish things going on here in the charts that we're going to go over today. It was a classic case of bullish divergence on the 1 hour and 4 hour. We're going to go over all that today. Let's freaking go. Okay, let's freaking go. I did want to declare in the beginning of the stream today, guys, I am not going to pick on the bear. I'm not going to pick on the bears as much as I have been doing, okay? I want to start letting the charts do the talking, okay? And then when we declare victory, that's when we can have our victory dance, okay? But I'm just going to stop picking on the bears so much. So yesterday I was a little bit ranty. I told you guys I was a little bit ranty. But I'm going to slow it down on the picking of the bears, okay? Just want to put that out there. What's up, Johanna? Appreciate you, man.
Talking about Joe Exotic's Coinbase TKING Tiger King.
To go Tiger King?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
All right, we also had Tiger King with the super chat again, man. Tiger King's always in here. I don't know if I would buy Tiger King. Like I said, we're not a meme coin channel, but Tiger King's always in here. So Tiger King, thank you for the super chat, man. And then Giovanna too with the Tiger King super chat. All right, so let's go on with this. Go after bears. I've been pretty ruthless with the bears. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sometimes I am a little bit ruthless. I know I have a big mouth. I've always had a big mouth since I started this channel. But sometimes it gets a little bit over the top, and I know it gets a little bit over the top. So I'm gonna cool down on the bear. Okay, I'm gonna cool down on the bears. And you guys can do whatever you want to do in the chat. If you guys want to pick on the bears in the chat, go for it. I'm going to sort of cool it down just a little bit, okay? And then when we break all-time highs, we can start crapping on them again, okay? But for now, all right, Bitcoin's pumping right now. 56,224. We actually broke these previous highs again for BTC. So Bitcoin's getting a nice move up here. I think we should play, you know, I know it's a little bit early. I think we should play a little bit of the pump song. Let's freaking do it. Someone said YouTube gave Jordan a warning. No, they didn't. No, I didn't. You're allowed to be a troll. You know, you're allowed to be a troll. All right. Let's start out with Bitcoin pushing 56,500. There's a couple different reasons why we pumped. All right, let's get rid of that. Thank you guys for hitting the likes. We actually smashed the 200 likes before the stream started. That was freaking amazing. So I appreciate you guys for hitting that like button before we start. Always helps out the stream get to more people. And if you guys can hit up the likes that are earned now, let's hit 1,000 likes on the stream as we always do. All right, guys. So here, Bitcoin started to dip a little bit here. Okay, very, very clearly came back down to dip. Now, like I said, we got all the way down to this region down here that I was watching. This big support region that we've tested multiple times in the past. Okay, what I didn't like originally is I did not like the break of the 4-hour 20 EMA. Right, if you look down on the 4-hour, guys, consistently here. Okay, consistently, we continue to hold the 4-hour EMA all the way up here. Okay, all the way up. So when we broke that a little while ago, I was like, all right, maybe we get a little bit of a dip. And we did. We came all the way back down to the support zone, actually bounced right towards the bottom of that support zone, which was really, really nice. And since then have created some bullish divergence on the 4-hour, right? You can see on the closes, higher highs on the closes and lower highs on the RSI, right? So pretty clearly, not only that, right? Not only did we sort of make bullish divergence on the 4-hour and are now bottomed out on the stock RSI on the 4-hour chart. So the 4-hour is looking set and ready for a potential another move up, right? Not only that, there's two other things on the 4-hour chart that are looking really, really good for us. We're depending on where we close, right? There's still 55 minutes left in this 4-hour candle, but it looks like we could possibly get a bullish engulfing channel here. Bullish engulfing candle. If this closes higher than this one, that would be called a bullish engulfing candle, and it's usually a pretty good indication of a continuation to the upside, right? We'll see if that works out, but it's usually a pretty good indication. Not only that, but we also have smashed back above our 20 EMA, which I know you guys, I didn't want to break originally. We did, and then we just came right back above it. So that is really, really good. We'll see if we close this 4-hour candle above it. That would be freaking amazing. What a turnaround that could be after, you know, a lot of these bears, like I said, not going to name names anymore, but a lot of these bears making videos, acting like they won the war, right? We know as Vikings on this channel, guys, we know as Vikings that the bears have not won anything. Okay, they have not won anything. I've seen multiple videos today. The bear saying, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. It was really one today, only one bear today. I told you so, I was right. And of course, when the price is going down, they're right. And then the price goes back up and you won't hear from them for 3 days until it goes up to the next target. And then it'll drop a little bit and then they were right. And then it'll go up again, yada, yada, yada. We know the regular deal here. So just keep that in mind when you are watching those bearish channels. So yeah, everything on the 4-hour looks really, really good for continuation up. I don't really see anything here, man. I don't really see anything here. Let's go. I barely even noticed the rant. I haven't ranted yet today. Yesterday was a huge rant day. Okay, yesterday was a huge rant day. All right, let's. I nailed the top exactly. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. All right, so this is what I'm watching here, guys. This looks oddly familiar. Now, obviously, this is at a bigger time scale. It's not as it's a little bit of bigger time scale, right? But you can see that down here, right? We were sort of forming this rising channel or slash bull flag, right? Same thing that we did up here. Now, what's interesting on both of these is you had fake outs to the upside, came back down into them, and then on the second attempt on breaking out, you actually broke out. You can see right here, down in this one, guys, if we zoom in a little bit so you guys can see, I forget some of you guys have to wear glasses and some of you guys are a little bit older so you can't see. I'm just kidding. Or am I kidding? I don't know if I'm actually kidding. Some of you guys I know have to wear some glasses. I apologize. I probably have to wear glasses in a few years too after looking at the screen for so long, but it is what it is. So this one actually had a fake out to the upside. We came back down into it, and then we pumped up out of it, and that was sort of the confirmation that we were going to continue higher, right? I'm looking at a similar type of thing playing out here. If we go look at our current price action, obviously, like I said, this one's a little bit extended, but you can see we broke out of this, right? We clearly broke out of it, and then we came back in, and if you notice, we wicked below it, but we closed the 1-hour candles back in the channel, and now we're looking to possibly continue back up. Possibly out of the channel, right? We'll see if we break it right away. But we also notice is not only did we have bullish divergence on the 4-hour, okay, we also had bullish divergence on the 1-hour, right? You can see clearly the higher highs and on the close, and you could clearly see the lower highs, the lower lows on the RSI, right? So both the 1-hour and the 4-hour RSI had bullish divergence. It was freaking great, right? It was a perfect setup. Like I said, I was hearing all the bears saying, "Oh, we won. Bitcoin dropped 5%. We won. Bitcoin is."
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
All right, that's all I was hearing on from YouTube and something on Twitter today. Bitcoin dropping 5%. Everyone's freaking out. And then Bitcoin, if you're actually paying attention to the charts, there's bullish diversions popping up everywhere. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. There's still a lot of things we got to work with here. We still got a little bit of resistance coming up here on the 4-hour chart. If we look, you have a little bit of resistance right here, which actually, yeah, you're right at it, right? So your previous lows, where you tested a couple times, are now trying to flip as resistance. But if we can break that, which looks like Bitcoin's trying to do at the current moment, if we can break that on this 4-hour candle, we're going to be looking pretty good, in my opinion, to at least come back up and test this range again. At least come back up and test the 57.6 range for a second time. Will we break it the second time? Well, first, we got to see if we can break this 56.4 on the 4-hour, okay? That's obviously the first thing we got to watch there on the 4-hour chart. So, as you guys can see, the short-term time frames are looking good. Nothing really crazy going on the 4 hours. Tiger King. We're never out of the woods. No, we're not out of the woods. You're not out of the woods, guys. You know what's left in the woods, right? We got plenty of Plenty of bears. Okay, plenty of these guys in the woods, right? They all with their bear suits still on. They're still zipping them up. They haven't returned them to iParty yet. There's probably about 20% of the chat in here that's still wearing their bear suits. Okay, I promise I'm not. I'm just showing you guys on the screen. There's also plenty of Karens out there. Okay, plenty of Karens trying to tell your manager that you own Bitcoin. There's plenty of I don't know. I don't know. There's plenty of trolls. Plenty of trolls in the woods, and there's plenty of like thorn bushes and rivers and stuff that we have to get through. We're not out of the woods yet, but we are slowly but surely making our way up there, right? Every dip, we seem to come up a little bit higher, and so on and so forth. We are making our way back up there, right? We're making our way back up there. So let's see what happens next, all right? So on the daily time frame, I don't like Karens. I don't think anyone likes Karens, man. I literally don't think anyone likes Karens at all. I'm growing real fur. Man, you're not growing real fur. Let's be honest, bro. Like, you got to return the bear suit, okay? Get on the right side here. And, I don't know. Return the Elliott wave theory, okay? But, all right, on the daily chart, guys. What do we also do in the daily chart? A nice wick down, right? I mean, obviously it's not preferable that we drop, but if we do, we want to obviously test support. And we came back down and tested this relative area of support, right? Bunch of areas looking left. Obviously you got a couple different peaks and valleys, and all throughout price action of support and resistance generally in this green box looking left. And that's where you came back down to bounce down to today. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Smiling face, heart.
Hey, Karen Picassi, thoughts on Tribe? I don't know what Tribe is, man, but we will definitely take a look at Tribe in a second, dude. We'll definitely take a look at Tribe. Now, the daily RSI, like we said, still has room. All right, we still has room. Now we're back into 66 on the RSI. So if we want to pump here, now Bitcoin has room to pump on the daily, right? We've known this. It still has room. Right? It's just a matter of, does Bitcoin want to come back down, or does Bitcoin want to correct now, or does it want to correct later? We know at some point it's going to have a correction, but we've been saying that every single day, all the way since 40,000, right? All the way since 40,000, we've been saying correction, and Bitcoin has yet to have a correction. Okay, at some point it will. But I feel like every day we look at the price and it's either, the same price or it's a little bit higher. When will we have that correction? I think that's what everyone's sort of watching for right now. And everyone's sort of trying to predict. Every day I open up YouTube, it's, I'm guilty of it too. I mean, I'll say, pullback possible. I'll say, I'm not going to make any stupid titles like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that make stupid titles like, I'll sell all my Bitcoin if this happens, or like really, I don't know, really clickbaity titles that I think are sort of stupid. The clickbaity titles are getting worse and worse and worse, in my opinion, in this space. But that's a completely different story. But yeah, I mean, the daily looks fine. Like I said, it's reminding me of what I expect on the weekly chart. Right? There's nothing really else to comment on the daily besides just that. Now we know our daily stock RSI is topped out. Okay, we know. Rant alert. You got it, man. Rant alert. Here we go.
Rant alert.
Oh, guys, we have a fight to. Let me just finish on the daily. We have a fight that we need to win tonight. Very, very important fight. Multiple fights on the 4-hour chart. Okay, we need to get our swords and shields ready. Don't take them out just yet. I don't want to see them in the chat just yet. Okay, I don't want to see them in the chat just yet. But in a second, I need all the swords and shields in the chat. Don't pull them out yet, unless you want to carry them for another like 2 minutes or so. And if you want to carry them, sure, put them in the chat. But I would wait 2 seconds. You don't want to carry your sword. It's a little bit heavy. So the daily stock RSI is topped out, like we've constantly been saying over and over and over again. It's not that big of a deal, right? I mean, Bitcoin in the past has been topped out on the daily and had, 5 or 6 more days of green before eventually got a pullback, right? I mean, you can go back in the past and look at this. It can stay overbought on the daily stock RSI for weeks. It has in the past. So I'm not going to use that as so much of an indicator. Obviously, it is what it is. I mean, we're up here, right? But we can't change it unless we get a giant pullback. So take that for what it is. Take that for what it is, but it is what it is. Kirby flip bullish. Nice, man. Nice. I think he was bearish yesterday and then bullish the day before. I don't know. I've lost track of what a lot of these people are bullish or bearish. It seems to just change with the current day's price action. I don't know. But all right, let's go to the 4-hour chart. So guys, I need all y'all. If you're new to the channel, we are Vikings here. Okay, if you're new to the channel, we are Vikings. Okay, when Bitcoin's at an important level, we take the Viking helmet out. Okay, and until we break these levels, we are Vikings. We need our sword. We need all the swords and swords and shields in the chat right now. Grab your swords. Grab your shields. We will win this war. We must take back what is rightfully ours. We must close above the 4-hour 20 EMA. And we must close with a bullish engulfing candle here on the 4-hour chart. If we don't, comrades, we shall lose this battle and move on to the next one and have to retreat and lose our land. Let's retake this and hopefully retake this level here. Grab your swords, grab your shields in the chat right now. Get ready for battle. The Bears will be here soon.
What do you think about the chat underscore wallet to wallet messaging?
All right. The Bears will be here soon.
Love your common sense approach. Check out Archangel Token. Would love your opinion.
Love my common sense approach. I'm just a realist, man. I'm not gonna try to fluff anything. All right, let's look at the daily chart. Let's look at the Bears rising wedge, right? We look at both in here. Okay, we know we have to win on the 4-hour chart. We're gonna check back on that in a second, but it's a big joint. It's a very large fart, bro. You guys didn't show the fart. We talked about the fart yesterday.
Sword, dagger, tiger, crown, money, bag, money.
We talked about the farts yesterday, guys. We talked about the farts yesterday. It's not a fart. It's a war horn. Okay? It's not Jabba farting. I know you guys think it's Jabba farting in the other room. It's not him. Okay? He didn't eat his Chinese yet. He eats his Chinese at 8. And then he might be a little gassy. But not yet. Not yet. All right? So let's look at the Bears rising wedge. Where are we in that? Well, we actually came up to test it again today and got it rejected on it. But what's good is, if you look at some of these points in the past, right? When we came up to test this, you usually have gotten big dumps to the downside and haven't really recovered at all, right? Big dump to the downside, big dump to the downside. This level, I don't know. I mean, this level you had a candle and then you had a big dump to the downside shortly after. What I'll say about this is you had a pretty nice recovery on the latter part of today, which is really, really good. If we can continue to hold this long wick on the bottom, preferably get a little bit higher than we are now, that would be pretty good. But I prefer to get, back closer to 57K. But if we don't, that's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the deal. But yeah, I mean, we're still under this resistance level. So until we break that, the Bears still have the case of the rising wedge, right? We have to look at this objectively. Now, I personally, before the stream, guys, I had a buy order set at 53,000 right here to retest this previous high because I thought that's where the dip was going to today. The charts were looking a little dippy earlier today. I thought we were going to go test this $53,000 range. Bitcoin, it looked like it was going to go down there. And then Bitcoin just said,
Nope. Nope.
and just bounced right back up. Now, not going to say that's still... You guys got to joke about that one. But not going to say that we can't go back down there still. But that order didn't get filled for me. I got a little greedy on my potential buy order, and I didn't quite get that filled, unfortunately. It only went down to about 54,000. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I still think it's possible for us to come back down here at some point. Does it have to happen right now? No. Like we said, Bitcoin does what it wants to do. If it wants to pump, it's going to pump. If it wants to dump, it's going to dump, right? I mean, that's just sort of Java time. If it's going to pump, it's going to pump. If it's going to dump, it's going to dump. Smelly? It stinks in here? And your blind wedge is there? Yeah. So we'll see with this. I mean, we always check on this. For us to break this today, guys, say if we got a giant pump on stream, which we're due for a giant pump on stream. What do you guys think? I think we're due for a giant pump on stream. It's sort of monotonous at this point that we haven't gotten one. I don't know if I'm using the word monotonous right. Keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't know if I'm using the word right, but if we were to come all the way back up and test this again, it would be somewhere around 58K. It's still that 58K level. That's the level for us to break in order to invalidate this wedge. So we're going to keep watching that. We're relatively close, right? We were a little bit closer earlier today, but we're still relatively close. Do we have that pump tonight? I don't know, right? Bitcoin does what it wants to do, when it wants to do it, with who it wants to do it with, why it wants to do it. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. So go continue to watch this, guys, on the charts. Still, I mean, if we do get a pullback at some point, if this is just sort of a little pump and then a rejection and then a continuation down, 53K is still the target there on the potential pullback. Do we go lower than that? Certainly possible, but I don't necessarily think so. It's BTC season. It's BTC season, you know?
RS discipline. BTC sad.
Oh, I meant to touch on this, guys. I meant to touch on this. Hold up. I meant to touch on this in the beginning of the stream. Guys, George knows what he's doing, okay? What have we been talking about every single day on stream? I want to stand up for George here. George knows what he's doing, okay? I want to stand up for George. He sold some of his altcoins for Bitcoin. Does not mean he thinks altcoins are going to go down. He just thinks that Bitcoin's going to outpace altcoins. I think the same thing. I think that for the next at least 2 months, right? At least October and November. December can be kind of iffy. Sometimes December's alt season, sometimes December's Bitcoin season. It depends. But I think at least for October and November, if you look back in the history, okay, at the Bitcoin dominance, I have the chart right here. Bitcoin has outpaced altcoins in this, right? It's the same thing George has been looking at. I was convinced because we looked at this the last few days, and then George makes a video about selling his alts for Bitcoin. I swear, he was watching my stream. You guys know he watches my stream sometimes. But yeah, I mean, you look at this chart, I mean, it's typically Bitcoin season. It's been playing out so far this time too, right? So he's not bearish on alts. He just thinks that Bitcoin will outpace altcoins. Not that he's bearish on altcoins. I think a lot of people misconstrued what that stream was about. It's not about him selling his altcoins for Bitcoin. I mean, it is, but it's to maximize his gains, where then he might flip it back to Bitcoin a little bit later, right? So just I think a lot of people got misconstrued about that. It's just to move more of his portfolio into BTC, because typically this is BTC time to shine, right? I mean, just going based off the history. I know a lot of people that are 100% alts don't want to hear that, right? It freaking sucks, right? You don't want to see your altcoins bleed against Bitcoin. That's not always fun. But what we'll say about that is we've had all year, right? From January up to this point has been alt season. You can see it here. January to our current point has been alt season. The whole year was alt season. Bitcoin's due, just like it did last year around this time. Okay? Just like it did last year. 2017, 2016, all in Q4. Okay? So A lot of people took what he said on for granted there, right? But yeah. But you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. We've been talking about on this. We've been talking about the Bitcoin dominance for a couple of days now. How it's likely Bitcoin outpaces alts. It sucks, right? My portfolio is mainly altcoins. Am I going to be switching around my portfolio? No, but I know it's going to be Bitcoin season. I'm still not changing my stuff around, but I know it's going to be Bitcoin season. All right, let's move on. Let's look at my juicy fractal. Okay. My juicy fractal, what I think is the best fractal on the interwebs, if you know what I mean. The best fractal in the interwebs. I had to do it. The best fractal in the interwebs. It's very, very juicy. We'll keep the pickle on for this one, but actually, you guys can't really see it because the pickle. But giant pickle, right? Super juicy. I think we're somewhere in this range for the daily chart, right? On our fractal. I think we're right here, where we're kind of just consolidating for a little bit. If you guys didn't know, this fractal has been T1. Now, obviously, it's not exact. Obviously, 2017 was a little bit more volatile. If you move this up, 2017 is going to outpace it a little bit. It's 2017, right? Market cap was a lot lower. But just based off the general price movements, and the general price movements and the exact pump right here, I think we're in this range right here where, you know, we could be in a different couple areas here. I would argue that we probably are. I think this dip might have been this dip. It just didn't go as low. I think we could be arguably like right here in the fractal, like right about here in the fractal. I would argue that that's probably where we are. You could also argue that, you know, that we're over here still and we still have another dump coming. I don't know. It doesn't have to be exact, right? That's the whole point of the fractal. It doesn't have to be exact. We don't have to have these dumps. It's more so just the upwards consolidation, just like we're having upwards consolidation right now, right? So we'll continue this. It just continues to play out. I mean, if it doesn't play out, I'll be the first one to say it's a stupid freaking fractal and I'll throw it in the trash, right? I'll throw it in the trash. Like I always tell you guys, I will draw a trash, right? Just pretend this is the trash, and I will take the fractal and I will throw it in the trash. But so far, it's been pretty good, right? I will throw it in the trash if it comes back down to it, though. I will. I love my fractal, but if it, you know, fractals are only, fractals aren't meant to so much always be played out. They're meant to be broken, I guess. You know, if every fractal played out, hey, we'd all be millionaires by now. We'd all be billionaires. Fear and Greed Index. A lot of people, guys. Do I have to go on a rant? Do I have to go on a rant about the Fear and Greed Index right now? I don't know if it's time for me to. You guys want me to rant about the Fear and Greed Index right now? Let's do a poll. Do you want Jordan to rant about the Fear and Greed Index? Do you want Jordan to rant about the Fear and Greed Index? Yes or no in the poll. Okay, but we'll go over that in just a second. Let's switch on to this one. All right, this is another fractal that I saw here, guys. This is another fractal that I saw. Thank you, Tiger King, coming in hot, bro. Sir Dude said, I'm all heavy, bro. This decoupling is scaring me. Can I borrow Java's shirt and use it as a weighted blanket? Java's shirt as a weighted blanket. Yeah. He actually, it's so when he takes it off, it's already super warm. So you could probably use it as like a heated blanket too, because his body just warms it up so well. But yeah, you can use Java's shirt if you want. I mean, go for it, man. Why not? No, but in all seriousness, this is another fractal that I saw on the interwebs. Okay.
I'm all pet pro. Coupling. Can I borrow Java's shirt?
But yeah, this is another fractal that I saw on the interwebs, guys. If we look over here, basically where this fractal's from is right here, right? It starts right about in this range, and it comes obviously all the way up through here. And I saw this on the interwebs. I did not come up with this one, unlike the other one that I found way earlier. We were talking about this fractal. I remember we were talking about this fractal all the way over here. We were talking about this fractal all the way back in like June. And it's been playing out pretty well since then. But this one, I found on the interwebs. I didn't come up with this one. But this one is actually same thing from earlier in 2020. Came up. Look at the consolidation pattern. It's been the exact same. Look where you came back down to. Right about here. Right? So this one's been playing. I mean, obviously it hasn't so much been too long, right? We can't take too much from this fractal so far. I mean, it's only been about a week or so, but the price action has been pretty same. We'll see if this continues, right? Obviously, we would expect to see pretty fast gains, but if you look at the dates on these, we go back to the 31st, would put Bitcoin somewhere around 68,000. If we went to November, obviously it doesn't show it, but it has November upwards of 100,000. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it sounds pretty ridiculous to me. You would need some crazy news to push it up like that. But hey, we said the same thing about the other one, and that one's been playing out. So we will track this one as well. But this one's pretty juicy so far. The weekly chart. What is our weekly chart telling us at the current moment? Not much, guys. The weekly chart hasn't been telling us diddly squat right now, at least. Just a little bit basic candle. I mean, there's just so much. The weekly chart just has a ton of like peaks and valleys at these general levels. Mainly, I'd probably watch mainly these two. Right up to about here. There's just so much resistance at these general levels in the weekly. Just like 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak, 4 peak, 5 peak. So many peaks there. So many peaks. So this is going to be a tough little muffin, a tough little cookie, a tough little brownie, whatever you want to shape it up as. But tons of resistance up at this general, you could call it $57,000 to $60,000 range. Could take us a couple stabs to break this, as we know. Like, we're still waiting on the total market cap breakout, which hasn't quite broken out yet, obviously, with some of the pullbacks we've had today. But hey, some altcoins have been performing pretty well today, so we'll check that out. But yeah, I mean, we know we're watching this, like, just continued breakout of the weekly, the little weekly downtrend breakout here. Still expecting this to create some explosive moves. Every day doesn't have to be bullish, right? There's going to be bearish days. There's going to be bullish days. There's going to be days that we probably drop 5 to 10%, right? Every day is not going to be bullish, and that's what crypto is. It's volatility. So much volatility in crypto, but that's why we love volatility. Just because we broke out of this, don't expect every week. I think a lot of people are sort of expecting this price action right here. And that's somewhat unrealistic. That was a crazy run that we had from October to December of last year. I think that's somewhat unrealistic. I know a lot of people are expecting that. I'm expecting a little bit more turbulence than that. I just am. I don't know. The market cap's just a lot bigger than it was down here, and I'm not expecting just every week to be green, right? I'm just not. So I'm still expecting a move up, just maybe not this turbulent. A little bit more realistic than most people. Most people are expecting, $200,000 BTC in December. I think I think that's doable, depending on the news. Like, if we get some ETF stuff, I think that's definitely doable. But we got some work to do. We're not out of the woods just yet, right? We're not out of the woods just yet. ETF going to get pushed back again? It probably would, Ken. It probably would. Really probably would. All right, let's move on. So this one, let's, I wanted to check, I want to start checking this in the beginning, guys. Coin market cap. I want to start checking this in the beginning. Not many, you actually finally had Binance coin start moving, guys. Binance coin has been stuck at 420, if you know what I mean. It's been constantly just stuck at 420. All the Binance holders just sitting there going, why did I invest in Binance? This coin hasn't moved since March. It's been at 420 for 3 months. I should say for 6 months. It's been at 420. But no, seriously. Finally, it gets a 7% move up on Binance coin, which is freaking awesome. It's about freaking time, guys. About freaking time. Solana. making some moves here as well, up 5%. Yeah, Polkadot up 4%. So there's some high caps that are making some moves today. At least catching back up to where they were before, which is really, really nice. Is there really anything else? Let's sort this by biggest gainers. Revin, Waves, OMG, Binance, eCash. What the eCash? I don't know what the heck that is. Stacks, Clayton, Axie, Solana. A lot of the normal ones that are usually doing pretty well lately, right? Axie, Solana, Cosmos, Polkadot, Algo. So you got some coins bouncing back. Losers, I mean, this Phantom, IOTA. Nothing else really crazy, right? Shiba's down 4%. You know, Shiba's Shiba, man. So the thing about Shiba is it's either going to be the biggest gainer of the, like one of the biggest gainers of the day. It's going to be one of the biggest losers of the day. Shiba is just super volatile. You're going to see big swings either way, right? Bullish swings, bearish swings. You're going to see them. You're going to see the volatility there. I do still think Shiba's going to go up. I personally do. Now, am I going to jump on the Shiba hype train and make Shiba videos? No, I'm not going to do that. But as long as Bitcoin's bullish, I do expect Shiba to move up in value. The reason I don't invest in it, it's just not worth it. Risk versus reward isn't necessarily worth it for me. Now, if I was to throw in though $200-300, sure, whatever. I mean, if you're to throw in a couple $100 and you don't care about that couple $100, whatever. But you guys know my stance on Shiba. I'm not going to spend too much time with the Shiba Inuers. Where's my Shiba? I love my Shiba. Where is he? Where's my Shiba Inu? Shiba! Oh, here he is. Come on, Shiba. There he is. He'll hang out for a little bit. But yeah, nothing crazy today. Nothing crazy over there. And then we'll look at our meme coin check. FOMO baby. Green Moon. Dude, it is meme season right now. It is meme season. It definitely is meme season right now, guys. It 100% is. Baby Shiba Inu. Baby Floki. Hanzo Inu. Rhinos Finance. Hina Inu. It's all the Inus. Inu's the new wave. I'm telling you guys, though, the new wave soon is going to be buying the cat coins, right? The dog coins have had their run. I think the new move is buying these cat coins. If we can find any cat coins, that might be the new move. I'm going to state it now before it happens. The cat coins could be the new move. All right, let me get Shiba off me because Shiba, get off me, man. Get off me. Thank you. That thing is adorable. Thank you, Jake. What's up, Tradrich? Let's see. Bitcoin's a meme. B. Andrews said, fair enough if you don't want to invest in it, but don't claim this whole risk versus reward garbage. It's very high risk reward, man. If you put a sizable amount of money in Shiba, you better be prepared for that to drop 90%. And you also could be prepared for it to do a 10x, right? That's the state of the game. I would say that there's just as much of a chance of Shiba doing a 10x and there's a chance of Shiba doing then dropping 90%. I think there's an equal chance of both. Pretty equal. For me, is that worth it? No, I'd rather just throw in another coin that I'm confident in going and doing at least a 2 or 3x. For me, I mean, that's just me. It's not everyone, right? If you have a small amount of money, you want to throw it in Shiba, sure, do it. Go for it. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's see. Gainers, losers. We did BTC. Let's move on to ETH. Let's do Captain ETH right now because Captain ETH. We talked a little bit about the ETH dominance. Guys, if you don't follow my second channel, which I have uploaded 3 videos in a row, right? 3 videos. I'll talk about more of the macro stuff in more detail, right? We talked about the ETH dominance and how Ethereum dominance tends to fall in Q4. Okay, if you want to know more about that, go watch the video. I went over what I expect for Ethereum in Q4 and going into 2022. You guys know I love Ethereum. All I want Ethereum to do is go up, and I'm looking at it for a more realistic perspective. And in Q4, you can look at every single Q4. The ETH dominance has dropped, right? 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. And so far in 2021, right? I'm a realist. I want Ethereum to blast up to the moon. Q4 is typically not Ethereum's best month. End of December into January tend to be the best times for Ethereum, right? Boom, 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 boom. And potentially right after this box could see another Ethereum run, all right? But guys, go watch that video on the second channel. Links in the description if you want to check that out. As always, you guys can go check that out if you want. But yeah, I mean, Ethereum, let's go to the small time frame, see if anything's really cooking here for ETH. ETH. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, this head and shoulders pattern, I mean, this inverse head and shoulders pattern just seems like it keeps wanting to play out. Let's see here. Let's see this inverse head and shoulders pattern here. So this thing just keeps seeing it like it wants to play out. You're just kind of moseying our way back down here, slowly and surely, okay? Slowly and surely. So you got your left shoulder, you got your head, right? If ETH keeps, I don't know, it depends on what Bitcoin does, right? If Bitcoin pumps, 5%, ETH is probably going to go up a little bit too. But if we maybe get a little bit of a dip, like we kind of been talking about this possible scenario of the inverse head and shoulders on ETH, it's just a perfect setup after a little drop here of a reversal pattern, right? So that's still the macro pattern I'm watching for. It doesn't have to play out that way, right? I mean, ETH could easily just curl up here and start moving if Bitcoin moves up again, right? And then you could argue that this whole thing was just a cup, more of a cup and handle pattern than it was a inverse head and shoulders. But either way, whether we bounce from this area or we bounce from this area, you can make a case of a bullish breakout. Overall, guys, for ETH right now, what it really comes back down to is breaking this like 3650 level, where we just got resistance here and resistance here. We've been talking about this. If ETH can break this level, you have a pretty clear rise up to 4,000, right? There's nothing in between, right? It's straight up, straight down, and it's straight up, straight down. There's nothing in between there. So that's ETH in a nutshell at the current moment. But that is that. That is that. Cody said, "Is it just me, or does the chat feel different today?" The chat feel different today? Cody, the chat is a little bit different today. Guys, what did you eat today? Did you guys eat some bears or something? Cody, the chat is definitely different today, man. I definitely agree. Chat, what did you guys eat today? You guys definitely ate something today. But, all right, let's see what else is going on with ETH on the 4-hour chart. Pro up 6% today. Yep. We are shook. You guys are definitely a little shook today. Applebee's. You guys are so different right now. Playing COD. Tacos. Is that a triangle on Soul? Weird vibe for sure. It is a weird little vibe today. I don't know. The vibe is, I don't know, man. It's a little weird vibe. Cody, I was thinking the same thing, man. I was thinking the same thing. Bear said you're different. I don't think I'm really being different today. Not at all. Disgusted with the portfolio performance. You know what? I think a lot of people are I don't know. You know what it is? I think a lot of people right now, Bitcoin's generally going up right now. The problem is I think a lot of people are just very, very heavy in alts, which is fine. Like, I'm not surprised people are heavy in alts. I'm heavy in alts. I'm 70% alts. So I understand, right? I understand. Do I wish I was 100% in BTC right now? Probably not 100%, but I probably would like to be a little bit higher than 30%. So I understand where it's coming from. I think a lot of it is Bitcoin's moving up, but people's altcoins generally aren't moving up. So it's like it's sort of like a slap in the face because you're like, oh, Bitcoin's going up, right? Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. But I'm 80% altcoins. I'm 90% altcoins. Woohoo, right? So I get it. I get it. Where that's sort of coming from. Let's see. Hits the shilling. Probably might be the shilling too. Definitely. Might be the shilling. Just exhausting sometimes to watch things go up and down slowly. Yeah, that's true. I'm 50, 25, 25. We're all George. Yeah. I always think you should have some BTC. That's for sure. What's up, crypto? All right, let's move on. So that's the macro view on ETH. There's nothing really going on here on the 4 hour. Nothing at all. It's there's no really. Let me just bring out the RSI, stock RSI here. See what we got going on. But there's really not much really going on in general, man. Not much going on. What's up, Tyler? So when we look at this, there's nothing really here in the 4 hour, man. You don't really got much of an edge. You did have bullish divergence like back here, right? You had lower lows and you had higher lows, right? So you had bullish div, it just it didn't really come into anything, right? You pumped and you came back down. Stock RSI is not telling you much. Why do I have two of these? There we go. And let's go to the 1 hour. Anything really here? Nothing really here too. You're just sort of in no man's land at the current moment for ETH. Nothing really to say on ETH, to be honest, on the low time frames. I guess you're trying to make higher lows. And you got some lower highs. You could have potentially like a symmetrical triangle. Let me draw this out a little bit here. Could potentially be forming some type of symmetrical triangle here on the hourly. Something like that. That we'll have to watch for, right? So we'll see. I mean, price is definitely constricting here on this last, the last like 2 days or so. Price is definitely constricting. We'll see if this breaks out, whether it's the upside or downside. But yeah, it's kind of like with Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's kind of just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Nothing really is happening. If this breaks out, you know, potential target would be a back above 36.52 and potential target of like 37.44, right? Downside target would obviously be a little bit lower than that. Downside target would probably put you technically at 3,200, but probably closer to 3,160 if that plays out. So we'll watch this for ETH. Could go on for another day or two, another day or two of at least a little crabbiness, right? Let's bring out the crab. You guys love the crab market, man. The crab market, I'm sick of the crab. Let me know in the chat, you guys like the crab market or no? Let's see what this says. Do you want Jordan to do a rant about the Fear and Greed Index? Yes and no.
Really enjoy your content. Thanks for your time. Was hoping you could tell me what you think about Crow. I'm long. Been holding for 16 months now.
Been holding for 16 months? I don't know, man. We'll check it out. Been holding for 16 months. I've been holding Crow for a minute too. This crab right here has been holding Crow for, I can't even tell you how long. I think I've been holding Crow since definitely last year. I've been holding Crow for a hot minute. But I'm still holding it, man. I haven't sold any of it. It hasn't really moved at all. Still holding it though. You guys know when I buy a coin, I usually don't shuffle it around. I tend to hold it. You know, when I buy a coin, I buy it for a reason. So I'm not just gonna sell it just because it hasn't been moving a while. Now, some coins I will, if it's coins that have been out forever and, you know, just are totally, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of. A lot of the older coins, Litecoin, XLM, XRP, all those, Bitcoin Cash, all those fun ones. Those ones I'll sell off and go into other ones. But you know, the I guess the relatively newer coins, I am not selling at the current moment. But yeah, Crow hasn't moved at all, dude. It's been absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. They make stuff for crabs. Fixed for about $10. Seriously. Bitcoin does have the crabs though. It really does. John, I think John said it best in the chat. I mean, I think everyone's just sort of sick of the sideways action here. Since all the way back here on October 6th, we've been going sideways for about a week now, for the most part, right? You've had your ups and downs. You've had your ups and downs, and you know, your whip-de-woos and your wally woos and your cotty doos, but You can't get that big impulse to the upside or downside, really. It was really one day you had like a big pump, right? It was one day you had a big pump, but really for the most part for the last like 2 weeks, it's been sideways, big pump, sideways, bump down. Really been sideways forever. It's been like one day that we pumped. What's up, Ecoms? You're the best boss and technical analysis homie and teacher. Hit the likes, follow Jordan on Twitter. Thank you, Ecoms. Thanks for the shout out. What's up, Monkey? Monkey, I still gotta hit you up on Discord, man. Still gonna hit you up on Discord. When I get some time, I'm definitely gonna look into that, man. All right. Let's move on. So we really looked at ETH, guys. We're waiting for a breakout here when it really comes back down to it. We talked about the ETH dominance, but for the most part, hey, we're waiting for, man. Let's see. Chris said after September's action, I'm all for a bit of sideways crab action for a while. For sure, man.
I second the EKOMS. Best time teacher.
All right, let's get rid of that there. Let's move on slightly here. Let's move on to macro. See what we got going on there. Right there. Boom. All right. So total market cap. What do we got going on in the total market cap? Still got our same little resistance line coming down. Right. Boom. Boom. All the way across. We still gotta break this level, right? We hit our target on our wedge. Once again, perfect wedge target there. We haven't formed any new wedges. I'm waiting for a new wedge I'll let you guys know once I see a new wedge. But yeah, we just keep every day it seems like we keep coming up to test this level, right? Tested it there, tested it there, tested it there. We just can't seem to break it, right? Consistently, just can't seem to break it. So that's what we're waiting for, man. I think that's what's. And I get this question a lot, actually, is Jordan, if Bitcoin is leading the market right now, shouldn't does the total market cap not really matter because we're waiting on Bitcoin's move, which would inherently break the total market cap's move? Yes and no. Yes and no. The problem we've seen and the problem we haven't pumped on the total market cap is this. We've had days where Bitcoin's pumped. The problem is on some of those days, the altcoins dumped on some of the days that Bitcoin pumped. So what happened was you probably saw a lot of money flow from altcoins to Bitcoin, which inherently did not move up the total market cap, right? It sort of probably moved up a little bit, but not as much as you would expect it to with Bitcoin pumping, right? That's the problem we've seen, as of late. We need a day to break us over this where we get a Bitcoin pump and then we see altcoins either stay steady or we see altcoins, obviously pump up a little bit too. We need one of those days. We haven't had one of those days. Like I said, we have one or the other. We've had Bitcoin sideways and altcoins up days, which doesn't really move it. We've had Bitcoins up days and altcoins slightly down days, which doesn't really move it. We need a little bit of both to get us over this line. We need just that one day where the whole crypto market just comes out and says, screw you.
Nope.
And you get all the grandmas coming in.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
And you got literally never mind. Never mind on that. But yeah, you need that one day just to bounce you back over this. And like I've said, once you break this, it's gonna be a explosive move to the upside, man. It's a classic cup and handle pattern on the total market cap. You can't ask for a better pattern than this. You really can't. Right?
Tiger Crown money bag.
Tiger Crown money bag. But yeah, I mean, the breakout target for this, like we said, guys, is all the way up here towards 3.81 trillion, right? Which would be a breakout target of 58% to the upside for the total market cap. That's a crazy freaking move, right? But like I said, we got to break this resistance. We've been testing it and testing it and testing it and testing it, but we got to get that resistance breakout soon here. And this is, like I've said multiple times, this is the most important chart that we should be watching right now. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. We want this to break out to get the real explosive gains, though. That's where the real explosive gains start coming back in. But yeah, someone said we need the dumb money to come back in. We need the dumb money to come back in. Raise your hand if you ever been the dumb money. This guy been the dumb money. Okay, I've been Bob. Okay, I've been Bob. Okay, this was me in 2017, guys, late 2017, buying the tops and selling the bottoms. Bitcoin's at 3,000. Bitcoin's at 3,000 right now. I'm FOMOing in. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have a Lambo. I'm gonna have a Lambo. I'm 22 and I'm gonna have a Lambo. Right? And then we dump like 30%. And I would be sitting there with, you know, my life savings, literally my life savings in 2017 on the dip, right? Bitcoin would dip 30. And then this would be me. Mom, I'm scared. I'm scared. My life savings. My life savings. No. No, my life savings. What am I going to do? All my money's in Bitcoin. Right? I think we've all been that guy. That was me. That was me in 2017. And that, honestly, that even before that, like in 2018 too, on the way down, way down kind of sucked. I made some mistakes in 2018 too, but yeah, like I said, because I didn't make any money in 2017. I mean, I lost a lot of money in 2017, and I was younger back then, right? That was money that I couldn't afford to lose back then. That's why I always preach, I've been there. Only invest money you can afford to lose. But that's the type of money we need to come back, right? If that money comes back, that's going to correlate with this breakout here. And that's when it's going to get really fun because you got all the bobs coming into the market, right? All the bobs coming back into the market. So I'll leave it at that. But we need some bobs in the market right now. Oh, we shift. All right, here we go. Let's see. Noob. Let's see. Nubis said I had 3 Bitcoins in 2011. I spent them on drugs. That sounds awful, man. In hindsight. Almost lost it all on the May dump. 2K more drop. And I was back at McDonald's. Oh, man. I was working at McDonald's. You guys know the story that I've been here for the stream. In May, June, and July, I was working at McDonald's. Me and George. Right? I was working at McDonald's. George.
Forming W on 1 year.
Right.
Shrugging.
You guys remember the story I used to tell you? I was working at McDonald's. George was working at Burger King across the street. We were struggling, right? And the little bear market that we had in May, June, and July, we had to struggle, right? June, like I said, I was working at McDonald's. George was working at Burger King across the street. We used to have burger flipping battles, right, to pass the time. Right? There was nothing else we could do. We had burger flipping contests, staring at each other like this for 3 months. You know, we've all been there, right? We've been there during the hard times, and it wasn't a fun time, right? It wasn't a fun time. So let's keep that in mind. All right, we got 1 minute into the daily close, by the way, guys. 1 minute until the daily close. Let's all practice our lines. Do you want fries with that? Exactly. I'm still at McDonald's to the new green deal though. Making them tendies. Making them tendies. I love those tendies. I got some tendies the other night. They were pretty good. All right, let's move on here. So total market cap, that's the breakout we're waiting for. Bitcoin dominance we already kind of talked about, right? I mean, still expecting this to move up. I mean, it's just what's happened every single year, obviously besides 2019. It's happened every single year. Boom, boom, boom. All right. It's a daily close, guys. So, real quick, let's see. We had the stock market. What did the stock market do today? I didn't really look at this today. Stock market today. Yeah, going back down a little bit. Still nothing crazy yet on this, at least. Could be actually potentially making like an inverse head and shoulders on this. Obviously, it's the S&P, so take that for what you will. And then the DXY continues to move up, which DXY continues to move up, Bitcoin continues to move up. So until you know, they start getting a little bit inverse correlated at the time, you know, obviously there's a lot of factors going on right now. All right, let's check out the daily close for BTC. So we closed at right around 56,000. It looks like. Let's check our 4 hour. All right, guys, this is the battle we had to win. Look what happened on BTC while we were chatting. We were chatting about McDonald's and Burger King. Okay, look at this right here. Look at this. So you got rejected at the 4 hour EMA. I've been telling you guys, this level is super important. Look at exactly where you closed, right below that level. Now, does it mean you're screwed? Like, is it the end of the world that we close below this? No, right? I mean, we just need the next one to close above it. But I would have preferred to close above this. Definitely. We also didn't get our 4 hour bullish engulfing candle, which is fine, right? You just want this next candle to do the work now. Now you just need this next candle to inherently get back above this on a close. So we'll have to watch the next one now. I would have liked to do it today, preferably, but we did not get that, guys. We didn't get that. But let's see what Bitcoin does here on the new 4 hour candle. The hourly closed below this previous high. So I would have liked a better close than that too, to be honest. I definitely would have liked a little bit better of a close than that. You closed below that previous high. Now we just need this hourly as well to get back over that level. Pretty important, which looks like Bitcoin's trying to do at the current moment. We'll see if it lasts though. 56,200 for BTC. As trying to get back over this 4 hour EMA. It's all about the close though. It's all about the close. And then the daily is a daily, right? I mean, red candle, big wick on the downside. You got bought up towards the end of the day. Let's see if you get continuation back up. Let's see if you get continuation, but not too much else going on there, fellas. Not too much else going on there. Let's check the fear and greed. Let's see what our ads are today. Dying Light 2. Oh, we got a new ad, guys. Dying Light 2. Let's refresh. Oh, Dying Light 2. And now we got Kate Spade today. We got some Kate Spade. All the ladies in the chat. Yesterday it was Coach. Now it's Kate Spade. Apparently I'm buying presents for girls. I'm not doing it. I have not bought a present for a girl in, I don't know, a year and a half now. Right? So I don't know why I'm getting Kate Spade, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're sitting at a 70. So we dropped a little bit. That's fine. You guys said you wanted to see me do a rant on the Fear and Greed Index. Guys, it does not matter if Bitcoin's in greed. Okay? It does not matter whatsoever. You want Bitcoin to be in greed. You want it to be in greed.
Fired from these frozen whoppers and running them through the fire.
Let's rewind a little bit. Let's rewind a little bit, guys. Okay? I want to make this point clear, so we don't. I know there's always new people coming into the stream consistently. Holy crap! I look like a ghost right now. I look like a freaking ghost with how white the screen is. But I want to be a little bit of consistency here, right? I want everyone to listen up. Repeat after me, guys. Repeat after me in the chat. I want everyone to type this in the chat so we get it in our heads. It does not matter if Bitcoin's in greed. Once again, repeat after me. It does not matter if Bitcoin's in the greed. I want this repeated in the chat so everyone gets it. It does not matter if Bitcoin is in the greed. Okay? Let's state that again. Bitcoin was in greed from, if we go back to the max, okay, from the max, Bitcoin was in greed from all the way up from October all the way till the middle of January. You're talking 3.5 months, okay? 3.5 months. Bitcoin was in the greed, and it did not care. The price just kept going up. This is why the Fear and Greed Index is not good for when the crypto price is going up. Just because you're in greed does not mean you're going to pull back, okay? I repeat again, the Fear and Greed Index is not a good indicator for a pullback. Fear and Greed Index was in greed for 3 months straight, while Bitcoin just kept rising in price. So it's not the best indicator for that, okay? Can it be? Sure. Maybe at some point it will. Even up here, you were in greed for 2 weeks before you dipped. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. For fear, sure. Fear might be pretty good. It's usually a pretty good time to buy whenever you're in fear, as I've noticed. But just want to make that clear. Just want to make that clear. It does not matter. It does not matter if Bitcoin's in the green. Your paper hand. Exactly. The paper hand. But the greed. That's my rant today.
Rant alert.
What difference at this point does it make? Proverb. It doesn't really make a difference at all, man. It really doesn't. But Jordan, but Philly said, but Jordan, what about the greed fractal index? The greed fractal index? I don't know about the greed fractal index, you know? Jordan, should I sell if the greed is in the green? No. If you did that last year, you would have sold at $10,000 if you sold in greed last year. Probably, I mean, you would have probably sold at, if you played the buy the fear, sell the greed, you would have sold probably somewhere around 12,000 and missed this entire run if you did that. Just saying. Just saying, my friends. Now, like I said, sometimes it can work out for you. Sometimes you can sell the greed, and sometimes it'll work, right? I mean, it's not a foolproof thing, I'm saying, but it could screw you a little bit. Buy the fear, hodl the greed. Exactly, man. That's what we say. Buy the fear, hodl the greed. Buy the fear, hodl the greed. There is times where you want to take profits when you're super euphoric. I don't think you're super euphoric yet. You've been pretty much going sideways for 2 weeks, besides one day. You're not super euphoric yet. Euphoria, once again, euphoria looks like this. This is what euphoria looks like. Okay, this is where you want to. This is where you want to start selling. All right, that's where you want to start selling. We're not even in that stage yet. I mean, we're kind of just moseying our way up here. This is euphoria. If you start seeing the chart look like this on the daily, then that's when you're like, all right, you know, it's probably time some time to take profits. You know, it doesn't always play out like that. Like up here didn't play out like that. That's also why I don't think that was the top, right? That's also why I don't think that's the top. I think we'll see a euphoria phase coming at some point. Johnny said I bought the last peak. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on here. Let's go to, I think we looked at everything on the, yeah, we looked at everything on the macro stuff. So let's move on to, what do we got? Cardano. Do we really want to look at Cardano? Cardano is just guys, don't get me wrong. I love Cardano. I mean, I own a good amount of Cardano, but I don't know if I want to look at Cardano right now. It's not really doing much. We'll look at it quickly, and we'll just do a quickly falling channel update, which we broke out of, and are still just not doing much at the current moment. Cardano's just being Cardano. But yeah, I mean, you broke out of this. I mean, how many coins have we seen break out of these bull flags and just absolutely go on an absolute tear? Cardano just hasn't done it just yet. But I mean, if you guys watched the Cardano video I made, I don't know, so long ago, it was sort of expected that you would probably go sideways for a little bit based on our little fractal that we had from back here. Let me actually just see if I can get this up. I think it was right, this fractal right here. You expect it to go a little bit sideways. Obviously, it's not foolproof, guys. It's a freaking fractal, but you get the general gist, right? You break out of a bull flag, you pump. This one actually came back down, a little bit different. This one came back down and went sideways. It's not a full-grown fractal. Basically, what I'm saying is, like, the last time Cardano broke out of a similar bull flag, it literally went sideways for a little bit and then eventually pumped up. So, like I've always said, the coins that haven't moved in a while, just have some patience. Cardano's being a little bit stinker, I know. It's being a stinker, all right? It's being a freaking stinker. But have some patience. Just like with ETH is being kind of a stinker, right? Chainlink's being a stinker. A lot of coins are being stinkers. BNB has typically been a stinker other than today. DAX been kind of a stinker. Yeah, most coins right now are kind of being stinkers, I guess you should say. Obviously, there's one-offs, but I'm not going to spend too much time on Cardano. It's going to move when it wants to move, and that's the simple fact of it. I mean, we could sit here and do Cardano TA, but we've tried that, and it's we're just waiting. We're just waiting. All right, Bitcoins. Come on, BTC. Yeah, I know you got that up thrust in you, boy. VZH said if we break 56.5, we pump. Yeah, I'm looking at generally that same area, man. Right about here. Where we went to last, right here. 56.5. Right about there. I'm actually going to move this up here.
Thoughts on Meta?
If we break that level, I think it's a pretty good shot that we got a pretty good impulse going into the night tonight. I hope we get a good impulse on stream, guys. I am ready to freaking pump it up like you never seen it before. All right? Dot's getting interesting. Yeah, I think Dot's going to be a really good gainer. Really good gainer. Proud Gunner said, Jordan, not to be bearish, but is it possible double top on the weekly for BTC? Thanks for LTA. Proud Gun Owner, man. Let's see. Double top on the weekly. I mean, it's certainly a possibility, right? You never can rule out double tops. The thing is with this, and it's not, I know it's not always it's sort of the cop-out answer. What I'll say about that is, obviously, past results don't equal future results. What I'll say about that is, I don't think we see a double top as the top, right? And I don't even think we're at a double top just yet. And for me, it just doesn't make sense to dip at this level. Guys, like I said, we broke out of such a major level in the RSI here. I'm not seeing us stopping right here. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. If we did, it probably would be a little bit of a correction. It's probably on this, just a back test, and then a move back up. Same thing, this back test, move back up. That's what I would sort of expect if you did a back test. But I don't think that you're going to see a double top here. I mean, it's the cop-out answer. We're saying it's never happened before because you never really know what the certain possibilities are of a top, right? I mean, you could easily have a double top here. Certainly. I just don't think it's very likely based off of, what just based off the whale activity right now on-chain stuff. Based off the weekly chart just looks bullish AF right now. The weekly chart looks so bullish, man. There's nothing bearish about the weekly chart. If you zoom into the hourly to the 4 hour, sure, you can find little things. On the weekly, there's nothing bearish on the weekly chart. There's nothing bearish on the monthly chart. There's nothing. Okay? Look at the monthly chart. All right? If you feel bearish, just look at the monthly chart. Look at this giant green Dito, okay? Giant green pickle, as I would call it. Look at this thing. It's literally almost the size of this pickle. Look at that monthly candle. There's nothing bearish on the weekly. There's nothing bearish on the monthly. It's just pure carnage right now in October, right? Pure carnage. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's not focus on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 3 hour, the 4 hour, the 5 hour, the 6 hour, right? Let's focus on the weekly and the monthly. I know it's not always the sexy thing to do. Okay? It's not as sexy as this pickle to look at the weekly and monthly, but it helps you give you a perspective of, what is really going on right now. I mean, you can see the candle here for October is ridiculous. So just remember that. Zoom out. Look at 2017. You had nothing even close to this move up. Literally nothing even close. This was pathetic compared to this move. Sort of ranted about that yesterday. Look at 2013. Really nothing even compared to this current move. Pathetic. You only got up to right here on the quote unquote bounce back up. This one, you're getting an absolutely ridiculous candle back up. So just keep that in mind. All right. Let me take off the pickle hit. The pickle. Let's see. All right. Let's we looked at a little bit Cardano. Cardano's Cardano. We'll switch into Q&A. Let me do some of these super chats here, guys, and then we will move on. Java, if you guys are wondering where Java today is, guys, Java is, what is Jabba doing today? He went somewhere. He might be back in a little bit. Oh, you know what he did? You know what he did? He shorted earlier today. He's going to be back in a little bit. Jabba shorted earlier today, made a ton of money, and then he went to TJ Maxx to get his shoes back because he called and he's like, guys, can I get my shoes back? This is what Jabba did. He called TJ Maxx, right? This is Jabba. Where is he? He might be back in a little bit. This is Jabba. Hey, it's Jabba again. It's Jabba again. Hey, how you doing, Karen? Hey, how you doing? Hey, I just won another short today. I just shorted Bitcoin and I have the money scrounged up to buy back my shoes. Do you still have my shoes, Karen? You don't think you do? Can you check? Can you please check? I need my shoes. I need my shoes, Karen. Can you please check in the back? Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Karen. Thank you for checking for me. Thank you for checking for me. Oh, no, I'm still here. I'm still here. I just fell asleep for a second. I'm a little bit full after my Chinese food. Oh, you have them? My shoes. My shoes. I'll be there in a little bit. I'm going to go and pick up my shoes. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you so much for your help. I'm going to be back. My shoes. Guys, my shoes. All right. I'll be there in a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Karen. All right. So Jabba got his shoes back. He might be back in a little bit. He's not going to be very happy, though, because Bitcoin's bounced back. So now we might have to return the shoes again because Bitcoin's bounced back to his original short price. So might not be the greatest day for Jabba when he gets back, but we'll check him in a little bit. Karen, did Jabba get liquidated? Jabba won earlier today, but he's not... shoes are back, bulk confirmed. On a first name basis with customer service. He knows Karen pretty well. He's had to go to TJ Maxx a lot. All right, let's go back here. Tiger King coin. Freaking Tiger King. Crypto Scotty with a $10 super chat. What's going on, Crypto Scotty? Popcorn. Hey, Karen. Thoughts on Tribe? What is Tribe, man? This better not be a meme coin. Let's check out Tribe. Is this a meme coin? Oh, it's not. Wow. I'm surprised. Sorry, anything that I never really heard of, I always think it's a meme coin, so. Tribe kind of sounds like a meme coin, too. All right, yeah, I mean, this thing's mooned. Mooned on the 4-hour chart. Here you go, brother. All right, there you go. Just for you. But yeah, I mean, you can't really do TA on this, though, man. I mean, you really started moving. Now, you did actually, you did come up to this relative previous high, right? Back here. It's really like a range of previous highs all throughout here. You got to break that general range, right? But that is your highs. That is your highs, man. I mean, you got up there. The daily chart, there's not enough action in the daily chart. So, I mean, you're a little bit overbought in the daily. You probably will see a pullback here. I could see you pulling back to this high here, right? With a quick pullback, come back up and make some type of like cup and handle pattern. Would probably make the most sense because then you reset your daily RSI and allow you to move up too. That'd probably be the most preferred scenario there. But nice, man. Tribe's looking pretty good.
Come on, people. How can you not smash the likes to an all-time high? Let's go.
Thanks, VGH. Yeah, guys, if you hit up that like button, I know it's a boring day. It's not that exciting to hit the like button today, but if you can do it for me, Let's hit 1,000 likes. All right. I know it's not the most exciting day today. I know you want to press the like button a little bit more when things are a little bit exciting. But hey, tis is the season, man. Tis is the season. Angel said Archangel token. What is Archangel? I have to look up these coins right now, guys, because a lot of these coins, I have no idea if they're memes or not. 3,900. We're not going to look at this. We're not looking at this. 3,900. I don't even know what this chart is. Like, what is this? Like, what is going on here? Looks like a giant pump and dump. Over and over and over again. So, we're not going to do Archangel. But I appreciate the super chat. Like I said, a lot of these coins you can't do TA on. So, T-King. Cryptos R Us disappoint. Sell my alt for BTC. Like I said, people are taking that the wrong way, man. I mean, George's doing is what technically he's doing, what probably is going to be the right move, man. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Bitcoin dominance goes up in Q4. I mean, that's typically the move. So all we have to look at is past results. Could alts just moon here and just leave Bitcoin in the dust? Sure, they could certainly do that. But I'm going to play the percentage game here and say that Bitcoin will outpace altcoins in October and December, or sorry, October and November, based off previous years. Monkey said, "Did someone say pickle?" Just for you, Monkey. We said the pickle, bro. We got a giant pickle in the chat from Monkey. There we go. Sir Dude said, "I'm alt heavy, bro. This decoupling is scaring me. Can I borrow Jabba's shirt and use it as a weighted blanket?" A heated blanket, man. A heated blanket. He has enough body heat that lasts a year to heat up that blanket, bro. You know? So yeah. Sir, dude. Heated blanket. Did nobody understand what George said? I don't know. A lot of people are salty at George. They don't understand what he said. He didn't sell his alts. Well, he did sell his alts. But he didn't move them into Bitcoin. It's not like he sold his alts and he sold his portfolio after telling people to buy. All right, let's see. Let's see. Your fractal is the prettiest fractal. Thank you, Tiger King.
Look at DRA, one of my gem picks.
FTM. All right, let's check out FTM here. Phantom. I know Phantom's been killing it, man. Let's see if it's still going up. Why do I got so much going on here, man? So much going on here. Get rid of that. So FTM, it didn't. We kept saying it didn't quite get to the 1.618. Now, if you look at this on the 4-hour, looking a little Emmy. It's looking a little Emmy, and we're not talking like the Emmy Awards, right? We're talking. Yeah, you could argue this is two different things. I mean, it's looking a little Emmy. But what I mean by that is sort of the M reversal pattern. You know, if that does play out, you would probably, I mean, your target would probably be down here. Take care to the neckline. That'd probably give you a target of, let's see. Yeah, I mean, right to this previous high, actually. Would be 155. If that did play out. I'm not going to say it's got to play out. I mean, FTM has been super bullish, so take that with a grain of salt. But you look at, you can also argue this is just another bull flag, right? I mean, it's not, yeah, it's not perfect, but you get the general gist. I mean, they had a giant bull flag here that broke to the upside. I mean, you had another one here that broke to the upside too. You keep kind of having these little consolidation downs, then pump, consolidation downs, then pump, right? You had another giant one here, consolidation down, and then eventual pump. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt, but 4-hour might be, you got bullish div on the 4-hour, right? You got higher lows, you got lower lows in the RSI. So there is bullish divergence there for a possible bounce back.
Your thoughts about XPR
But
Proton as a project?
obviously, if you break this level here, if you break back below $2.03, could spell a little bit, possibly a little bit of trouble there for FTM. Possibly. Damn. Why are people hating on George in the chat today, man? Come on, dude. We're all on the same side here. We're all on the same side. Everyone's getting pissed in the chat. Really enjoy your content. Thank you for your time. Was I hoping you could tell what you think about Crow? Sky, get your swords, get your shields. We need to pump right now. No, but let's look at Crow real quick. We'll get to that, Sky, on Engine, man. Let's check out Crow, which is Crow. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. A lot of these coins that aren't moving, guys, I'm there with you. Crow's one of them, dude. Crow is one of them. I've been holding Crow, bro. I've been holding Crow probably since this range back here, somewhere in here, somewhere in this. I forget.
Tiger King coin is more.
But yeah, I mean,
devs are producing ChainChat, a private wallet-to-wallet messaging, provide escrow service, help larger purchases not involving.
All right, let's see. So yeah, I mean, I've been holding Crow. It's gone up in value, but it hasn't performed the way I expected this run so far. I haven't sold any of my Crow. Still gonna hold it, but you know, it definitely hasn't performed as I expected. You know, what I used to look at for Crow is sort of the weekly time frame. It's sort of consistently just stayed in this general like giant rising wedge, which I know typically is bearish. So keep that in mind. But you know, I've been watching Crow for a while, and I think I added in on this dip down here too, and then it kind of moved back up, and it was looking good. Like it was going freaking hamburgers here, and then you know came back down. It just keeps kind of going back down and coming back up, down, up, down. You know, historically, I mean, you would expect this to come up to the top here now, right? You'd expect this to come up and test like 32 cents or so at the top, just based off what's happened in the past. Does it have to happen that way? No, it doesn't have to happen that way. But I mean, that's sort of in a nutshell what's sort of happened in the past. Obviously, you have a couple wicks above and stuff. What was that? Oh, it was Luke. I don't know what the heck was going on there. But yeah, I mean, more of the macro. I mean, that's what I'm watching for Crow. As far as shorter term time frame stuff, not a ton going on here, man. Go to the 4 hour on this. On Crow. I love me some Crow. I did love me some Crow. Actually, it looks like I actually like the small time frame here. So it looks like you were in just a giant falling channel. It looks like you broke out of it. Look at this back test. Actually quite a nice back test. And then a nice little bounce off that level. So if you can get any momentum here, you're going to be looking sitting pretty good there. If you can get some momentum and break this previous high, I mean, there's a chance that Crow could probably have a pretty nice run up to like 20 cents or so, which for Crow I guess is a good run. It's like a 10% move. So yeah, just watch that. I'm liking the shorter term time frames there on Crow, but Crow's been Crow, man. Crow has been Crow. Let's see. I second that. Ecom's best T8. What's up, Monkey Man? Monkey's a friggin' stud. A stud. I don't use Lux Algo. I've heard of it before. Another indicator. I've never used it though. I've heard good things about it though, so I can't comment and say it's a trash indicator because I have never used it, to be honest. Good question though. Good question. I'm sure you can use most of these popular ones, I mean, I think you can use. I think most of them they have their uses. You obviously just have to know the basics first. No indicator is going to give you, perfect buy and sell signals. You got to sort of know what's going on in the market in general, I think. But they help for sure.
Can you please do spirit plus ice plus STELL? STM. Not on TradingView. Can you take a look on coin? They're all really hot STM. Sell entered top 100.
Yeah. Shane said BTC dominance forming a W on the 1 hour. On the 1 year. Check it out. On the 1 year, Shane? Damn. we're really zooming out in the Bitcoin dominance. Holy crap. And you guys know I like to zoom out. Like, I like to look at weekly charts and monthly charts. The freaking yearly chart? I don't even know. Can I even look at the 1 year? Hold on. Sure I can. Hold on, guys. Why is this all the way down here, though? Let's see. The one... Oh, I can just do 12 months. 12. Add. I was like, can I even do that? A huge W pattern on the yearly. I can see what you're saying. I can definitely see what you're saying. This is really the yearly chart's definitely zooming out though. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. Like, if you bottom out here, which looks like Bitcoin's trying to do, at least temporarily, you bottom out there and get a bounce, going for the rest of this year. You got to obviously break the neckline up here. I mean, that's a pretty big move back up to 72%. But yeah, I mean, if you can get a move back up here, which I don't purposely see the Bitcoin dominance going that high. I think altcoins are just so prominent nowadays. I don't think you see a move that high. But I see what you're saying. I definitely can't argue what you're saying. It's definitely there. BNB breakout.
I'm trying man person, fencing person, fencing person, fencing person, fencing person, fencing person. Do it alone.
What's up, Sky? Can't do it alone? We'll check. All right, guys, Binance is breaking out. I'm playing the pump song for Binance because I appreciate all the Binance guys in here. Who actually owns Binance, man? Who owns Binance in the chat? I don't know who owns Binance. If you own Binance, let me know. I never see asking people never ask for BNB. People never ask for BNB, man. I don't know. Who actually owns Binance, guys? I never see people ask for BNB. It never seems to come up in conversation. Like, it's a huge cap, but like no one talks about it the same way they talk about like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano, right? Sky does. I do. Melvin does. I do. I don't own BNB personally. I probably should. I mean, you guys know I like high cap coins. I probably should have a little bit of exposure to BNB. I don't though. I don't own BNB. It's like the only high cap that I don't have exposure to. I don't explore to Doge, XRP, XRP, Doge. Yeah, and you. No, I don't own any uni. Everything else though, and Litecoin.
What do you think about Harmony?
One of the only ones. All right, Bitcoin's trying to get back up to 56.5, guys. I mean, 56.5 is the level. We break 56.5, we could be looking like we could get another move to the upside, but we got to break 56.5. Got fired from Burger King. Sent Archangel, dipping frozen Whoppers in the grease catch and then running through the broiler. Big fire. Nice, dude.
Harmony up 9%. Got some top?
Harmony's up 9%. Rant crypto savvy. Guys, I would love nothing more than to rant about Crypto Savvy. I promised myself today. I made a New Year's resolution, even though it's not New Year's. I made an October 12th resolution. Okay, I'm gonna stop picking on the Bears so much. Okay. Now I love to pick on the Bears. I do, but I made a October 12th resolution where I will only pick on the Bears after we break all-time high. If we break the all-time high, I will pick on every single Bear. Every single Bear will get picked on. But at least I'll still pick on the Bears, but not as much as I have been. Not as much as I have been, that's for sure. I've been picking on the Bears like freaking crazy, bro. I've been putting the Bears on blast. I put that guy yesterday on blast. And he didn't even make a video today because I put that guy on blast. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it at least today. At least today. I'm not gonna do it. We'll see about tomorrow. But Timmy Tyranny said, "Hey Jordan, thoughts on Meta Hero?" Meta Hero. Is it Meta? What is Meta Hero?
Opinion on Cody on Elliot.
Let's see. Meta Hero. Let's see. Sky said, "I'll fight every bear." Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. I went off yesterday. I literally went off yesterday. I felt a little bad yesterday. After the stream, I was like, damn, I really put that guy on blast. I felt a little bit bad yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of these guys, they do it to themselves, right? They purposely be contrarians to get views. They do it on purpose. So I really shouldn't feel bad, but I felt kind of bad yesterday. I really went in yesterday. But yeah, what's Meta Hero, man? 2,700. Market 3D scanning. Okay, yeah, we can check this one out. Doesn't seem like a huge meme coin. Nowadays I gotta check everything because it's meme coin season. Meme coin season's back. I gotta make sure I check what we're actually looking at here, so we don't look at any meme coins. What is it? Not Virch. It's Meta Hero. Yeah, it's not on here. Not on here, my friend. I can't look at it. Look at BNB though. BNB making some moves here. Looks like it's just almost at this high. Almost at that previous high on BNB. Bitcoin's hanging out. Meme coins. Yeah. All right. Let's see. VZH said, "Come on, people. How can you not smash the likes to an all-time high?" I don't know where our likes, guys, but we got to get up to 1,000. I'm pretty confident. If I had to guess where we're at right now, based on my feeling right now, I'm gonna guess we're somewhere around 650. I may be underselling it. If I'm right, hey, I'm right. I think we're somewhere around 650. I think we can easily close the stream by 1,000 though. I'm gonna guess that. I don't usually look at this stuff after the stream. I'm gonna guess that it's a slower day today, just because Bitcoin's not really doing much. I could be totally wrong. But I think we could still hit 1,000. Joe said Sol's making a move. Yeah, you should see some alts making a move. Based on my list here, looks like Sol should be making a little bit of a move. Yeah, I mean, Sol, we're waiting on another breakout. You can see the breakout of this bull flag, right? Got you at least initial impulse up. And it looks like Sol is trying to do a similar thing again. Where you got this downtrend of resistance and downtrend of support coming down here. And you can see here that yeah, it's a downwards channel, right? So you're just what you're basically waiting for here is another breakout of this downtrend of resistance, just like you had on this one. If you can break out of this one, right? I mean, I think you can confidently say your bull flag is this, and we can extend this up. So depending on where you break out from, obviously, gives you somewhere around $202, which is putting you pretty close to your highs. Now, obviously, we're gonna need Bitcoin to obviously continue up, which I totally expect it to do, right? I totally expect it to do. But if Bitcoin can keep rumbling and keep rolling, and then the altcoins keep, you know, slowly going up, Sol will break this out. It'll eventually hit. I'm pretty confident Sol will get back up to the 200s. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, you know. So Sol's looking good there. You were almost bottomed out in the 4-hour RSI. So I mean, you were due for some type of pump there, which I like, which I really like. Yeah, Sol looks primed for a little move. All right, Bitcoin is slowly creeping its way back up, guys. Like we used to say, Bitcoin's being a creeper again. It's really being a freaking creeper. Need to get this up. What was I gonna say? Guys, go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me in the tweets. All right, I've been tweeting. I've actually been tweeting a little bit lately. I haven't been tweeting a lot, but I've been tweeting a little bit. I've definitely been tweeting, guys. Go follow me on Twitter at Jordan Cameron. Seriously. I did a poll today. Look at this poll, guys. Will Jordan get the Dogecoin tattoo? Bet if Bitcoin doesn't hit all-time high for the end of the year. Bet this will look a lot different now. Me being a little salty, as always. I'm always a little salty, right? I always got a little salt on me. 58% yet and no, right? So most people don't think I'm going to get a Doge tattoo. This is probably people voting yes because they want to see me get the Dogecoin tattoo. What would be better than seeing me have a Dogecoin tattoo? You know, you guys want Bitcoin to hit all-time highs, but you want me to get a Dogecoin tattoo too. I know you guys want me to see it, get it. I know you guys are evil out there. Maybe some of you don't. Thank you, VZH. Joe Mama said, Sol, thank you, Joe. Marcus say, look at VRA, one of the gem picks. All right, let's look at VRA real quick. We'll wait for BTC to move there. VRA. I don't know. Could you consider Veracity a gem? I think Veracity is pretty well known now. I don't know if I would call Veracity a gem. You know, I think Veracity is pretty well known. But I still think it's going to keep moving up. I mean, this thing's been crushing it. Crushing it. Yeah, I mean, it's done. In this dead cat bounce bear market, we bearish. We bearish. In this dead cat bounce bear market, VRA has done what looks to be pretty close to, I mean, you're pushing 7, 8. You're pushing almost an 8x for Veracity in this dead cat bounce. So it's quite a dead cat bounce for Veracity, breaking all-time highs on a dead cat bounce. Can't sound any better to me. No, but in all seriousness, I mean, your next target there, I mean, as simple as it is the 1.618 fib at 8.5 cents. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get up there. Daily RSI has room to run. You're at a 76, but you can get into the 90s on some of these coins. So I'm not seeing anything that's going to stop you just now. You want to get a little bit more upside action so you don't have some bearish divergence forming. But right now, I think you're looking pretty good. I think you're looking pretty good for Veracity. Come on, BTC. Guys, get your sticks. Get your swords. Get your shields. It's time for another war. Guys, you know what this means. Sound the horns. We're going to war. We're going to war. We must break this resistance at 56.5. We must take back the land that is rightfully ours. Grab your swords, grab your pickles, and grab some Cheetos too, so you have some snacks on the way. Grab some Cheetos. We're gonna break this. We're gonna break this tonight. And we will do it to take back the land that is rightfully ours. Do it. You kill me with the Java. Java, where are your manners? Oh, man. You guys kill me. All right. Let's move on. We're waiting on Bitcoin, though. Your thoughts about XPR? Let's see. XPR.
Archangel is testing a cross-platform system. Indeed. Pretty cool for a 3-week-old coin.
The word is legit. All right, let's see. XPR. 894 likes. We're at 194 likes, guys. We only need 100 more. You guys are freaking killing it. Let's check out XPR, man. Not really much. Yeah, you broke every fib. Broke every fib. Like, you're right at your 4236 now. If you break this, I mean, you have nothing to look at. I mean, you are gone. Right now, you're like right at it. You're a little bit above it, actually. But yeah, I mean, you're gone, man. You are absolutely gone like the wind, bullseye, as they would say. So, not much I can tell you about this. I mean, you don't even have bearish div on the daily. 4 hour, you probably have some bearish div, yeah. You do have bearish div on the 4 hour, so keep that in mind. So, I mean, you could potentially get some type of pullback here, but am I going to count this coin out? No. Why? Because it has room to run on the 4 hour RSI too. Like, this could easily just keep pumping and make a higher high on the RSI and just completely invalidate this bearish divergence still. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, this thing's killing it. Shorter term fibs. You're at the 3618 on the shorter term fibs. So hey, I guess you got one more target here on the shorter term fibs you can take a look at. It's right there at like 3.1 cents. But Proton, man, things looking good. Looking good. Just you want to keep the momentum there. You don't want to stall out here. Then you'll confirm the bearish div and you might make your way back down. Come on, BTC. Are you really gonna do this again? It's been crab day number, I don't even know where we're at now. I think we're at number 7 on crab days. Maybe even 8. What are we at, chat? What are we at, chat? How many days straight of crab are we at right now? I think we're at like 7 or 8 straight days of crab. It's been ridiculous. Sky says he needs his engine to pump. All right, Sky. After the stream, I will pump up engine for you. Okay, I promise. I promise I will hop on. I'll hop on, and I will pump up engine for you after the stream. I promise. No, in all seriousness, let's take a look at engine. So on this pullback was pretty nice. You pulled right back to the 0.5 fib. Usually these coins, you'll see them come back to the 0.5 fib or your golden pocket zone. This came right back to the 0.5 fib and got a nice bounce from there. And you're looking like you could potentially have a continuation. You broke right back through the 382. So, me fighting Tiger King. That sounds brutal. That sounds absolutely brutal, guys. You know what I want to do? You know what I really want to do? Starting soon. I really want to start doing some. I want to start having some people on my channel, man. I guess I need to start reaching out to people. But yeah, I mean, I want to start people having some channel and doing that. It's something I want to do. To have like a little guest, like a little 10-minute guest, 15-minute guest on the show every night. I think it would be pretty good. What do you guys think? 10, 15 minutes of a little guest on the show to give some insights. I would like that, man. I think that would be pretty good. Maybe I'll start reaching out to people tomorrow. All right, let's see. So, yeah, I mean, a move up to 162. That's this 236 fib is probably next. But you got room to run on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Still got plenty of room to run. Daily's looking fine. Yeah, I don't see anything that's just going to push you straight back down now. See what you got back over that 382. So yeah, engine's going up. Don't worry. I'll hop off the stream and I'll pump it up for you. Don't you worry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nice real people. Invite Tyler S. Have George first. Let's see. Um. Do. Let's see. I'm seeing what you guys saying here. Let's see. I'm going up. I'm going up, guys. Can you interview people but be the crab when you do? I definitely can be the crab.
Java fulfill all my needs. That sounds great. First, open mouth smile.
No, I'm definitely gonna start getting people on stream. I think it would be good, you know, especially during days like this where there's, you know, obviously during like super pump days, I probably won't have anyone on. But on days like this where it's like crab day and there's really nothing going on and we're sort of just a lot of half the stream are usually just shooting the crap anyway. So we might as well get someone on here, you know. All right, let's see. Tiger King coin is more than a meme. Maybe. I check out. I mean, if you guys want to check out Tiger King, go ahead. I don't know. 56.5 Tiger King. I appreciate you, man. I do. I mean, I haven't done research. To be fair, I have not done research on Tiger King coin. I'm just going based off the name, right? And here's the thing. This is for all the meme coins who might be in the chat. There's probably at least 5 meme coins in the chat. If you're gonna make your name, you know, something Inu or something Doge, you know, Doge Pepsi or, you know, water bottle Doge or something like that, or, you know, I don't know, Tiger King coin, it's gonna come off as a meme, okay? I'm not saying that in a dick way. I'm just sort of, I'm stating the facts. But I say I have not done research on Tiger King coin, but I'll state that, okay? I'll state that. Crypto Jeb, he can also rap. Crypto Jeb can rap? What the heck? I can't picture that at all. That's pretty funny. That's really funny. Luke said, yeah, oh, yeah. Wow, a lot going on there, Luke. Jay Cricket said, yo, what's up, broski? Use Lux Algo? I don't, man. I've never used Lux Algo. I've heard good things about it, though. I've heard good things about it based off, you know, some other people I've watched and stuff. Rant alert, Doge. Rant alert. It was kind of a rant alert. I'm not gonna lie.
Rant alert.
I didn't mean it to be a rant, but if, like I said, if you're gonna name a coin Inu, you know, microphone Inu, controller Inu, light Inu, you know, notebook Doge, phone Doge, safe pen, safe pencil, safe slipper, it's gonna come off as a little meme-ish, right? It might not be meme-ish, but it's gonna come off as meme-ish. All right, let's move on. Can you please do Spirit plus Ice plus Spell token? Spirit swap. Not on TradingView. You take a look on CoinMarketCap. They're all really hot FTM ecosystem plays. Spell entered the top 10. Spell entered the top 10? You gotta be kidding me, bro. You know? You gotta be kidding me. Let's look at Spell. All right. Let's see. Spell token. Wow. Wait, it didn't enter the top 10. Hold on. Top 100? This thing is 2,600. Am I looking at the wrong one? Hold on. It's the only Spell. It's at 2,600. This guy just faked me out. Why does it say 2,600 but has $1 billion market cap? The heck? Doesn't even make sense. It literally doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what's going on with this thing. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna lie. All I can see that the price went freaking ham. That's all I can see. You know? Price went freaking ham. I can't really comment. There's nothing else to really say on there. I don't know what that is. Ask Plan B to your guest. I love to have Plan B on. Plan B would be freaking awesome to have on. Imagine having Plan B on here. We could talk some theories. Maybe we can get some sources. We can get some sources. We haven't seen Ken. We haven't seen Ken in a while. I'm gonna get my sources. I got a lot of sources. Where do you think Plan B gets his sources? Where do you think BitBoy gets his sources? He gets them from Ken from down the street. Get your cheap sources here. Get your cheap sources here. I got all the cheap sources. Come get them here. No. Wow. Holy crap. When I go from Ken to me, my face looks fat when I go from Ken to me. Hold on. You guys notice this? Hold on. Watch my face, guys. Watch my face. Right? Let's go say hi to Ken. Ken, what's going on, man? All right. I'm doing good. Jordan, why does your face look so fat? Jordan, why does your face look so fat? Holy moly, I look like Bob now. What the heck? I know it's probably like a little bit of what's it called? Like you're just so like optical illusion when you change fast. I look like Bob. What the heck? You guys notice that? Pro Ken hair is full. And some fractals. You guys definitely noticed that, don't you though? Hold on, we'll do it one more time. Ready? Watch Ken's face, right? Watch Ken's face. We're gonna keep it on Ken's face. Stare at Ken's face for 5 minutes, right? Or 5 seconds, ready? Stare at Ken's face for 5 seconds, and then we'll change it to me, and tell me that I don't look like Bob, alrighty? Tell me I don't look like Bob, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm done. So I am a freaking weirdo, bro. How do I notice that? What the heck? Alright, let's see. Sky said, I'm trying to do it, man. Definitely trying to do it. Chris said, what do you think about Harmony? Alright. Let's see, Harmony. You look like Bob Light. I did look like Bob, right? It's so true. You look like Java now. Jordan's face is pumping. It's an optical illusion, man. I swear it's an optical illusion. I look like Bob now. Is that metallic? It's not metallic, no. Alright, let's move on to Harmony. Harmony looks like it's ready to go again. It looks like it's ready to move again. Look at this. Get a nice little trying to get a nice little movement here on the daily, on the new day. Look at that. I mean, just a classic back test. You actually went slightly below it. Actually, no, you didn't. You actually went up to it here. Look at the back test. Back test here. And now you're trying to get that momentum back up to the upside. If you can, it's quite beautiful. This was one of the best setups we had in a while. Bullish divergence. Look at these higher lows on the price action. And look at these lower lows on the RSI. That was such a good setup here. And that pushed you all the way from 12 cents all the way up to 26 cents. A 2x move. That was beautiful. That was freaking beautiful, if you ask me. But you're fighting some bearish div now, right? So, but if you can get another move up, you know, go a little bit higher on the daily RSI, you're going to completely invalidate that. You just need to keep the momentum, basically. If you stall out here for a little bit, maybe a little pullback is possible. But you're right above the highs, so and that's going to be strong resistance for you. And this looks like this looks like it wants to go. I mean, it just looks like it wants to go. Now, if you get rejected here, possible head and shoulders. If you get rejected here with this as a neckline, you know, if you come back down like this, certainly possible. But we'll watch that. Basically, what you want to do is break this level here, like 24.8 cents. If you break that, I mean, it's not really stopping you from making new highs. Nothing stopping you. Come on, BTC. Almost 1,000 likes. Hit that like button for me. Hit that up, guys. Hit it up the like button for me looking like Bob or me looking like Jabba. Sorry, not 1 year. You had it on the other chart? I had it on the other chart. Talking about the Bitcoin dominance. Oh, on the weekly? It does look like a W pattern on the weekly too, right? Boom, 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 boom. Bitcoin dominance looks like a classic W pattern. What would be the in theory, what would be the target? Let's take a look. So from there to the top of the W, let's just extrapolate that at the top of the W. Move up to like 58% in the dominance. I wouldn't rule that out, honestly. Move back up to 58%, and then a big altcoin market. Then a big altcoin move. I wouldn't rule that out. I mean, you're already halfway there, so it's not like any crazy move. You're already halfway there. So, yeah, I mean, that's definitely there in the dominance, man. We definitely can't rule that out. I think that's what's probably something like that's going to happen, in my opinion. I don't see why not. Let's see. Harmony went up 9%. If you look at Harmony, Harmony looks really good. Popcorn Whisperer. Bro, you whispered a popcorn? That is some crazy stuff. That's like one of the most crazy things I've ever seen. Popcorn Whisperer. You check out Cody on the 4-hour. Fourth Elliott wave. Popcorn. Elliott wave theory is banned from this stream. I'm just kidding. It's not. I'm just not a big fan of Elliott wave because you can literally make anything in Elliott wave, right? And you can make it fit your bias, whatever you want. You could say this is a 1, 2, 3. Oops, didn't mean to do that. You could say it's a 1, 2, 3, and you're coming back up. I think the first thing I would say with this is you say it's a fourth wave. I mean, I would look at more of this on the 4-hour and just see a classic double bottom. Okay. Right here. Boom. Classic double bottom. You got a peak here. So if you can break this neckline, once again, I mean, it's just going to be another like, sort of W. Now, it's a long drawn out W. It's still there though. Right. And then I would probably look at that more, which same thing would give you target, nice little double bottom, potentially up at 73 cents for Cody. So that's not looking too bad, especially if Bitcoin keeps moving up, which I don't see anything once.
And has a nice
What's up, Creeks? I do have a nice pickle. I have a really nice pickle. My pickle is nice. All right, 56.5. VZH said, wake up, Jordan. I'm awake, man. I am awake, and I am ready to freaking go. It's just kind of another crap day, Like, we're seeing volatility intraday. It's just not been on stream. It's been slightly, I wouldn't say frustrating is the best word. It's just been, I don't know. All the action happens before the stream, man. I guess it's good for sort of reacting to what happens, but I'd prefer to get, some pumps, some dumps. I'd even take some dumps on stream. And no, not the dumps you guys are thinking about. I'm not saying I'm going to take a dump on stream, you freaking weirdos. Okay? I'm talking about a price action dump. Okay? Jabba's not going to come on stream and start taking dumps. Tyler said, can you look at Spell, number 8 on CoinGecko? I thought we looked at that already. Spell token. It doesn't. It's not on CoinMarketCap, man. It's not on CoinMarketCap, so I can't look at it, unfortunately. But I mean, based on what I've seen, I mean that thing's been absolutely going nuts. I mean, it's not really much TA to do on that. Basically, what I've seen, it's basically just been going friggin' parabolic. So, toot. Stream earlier. I have a routine, man. I mean, every day, 7 o'clock, it's a routine. And if I streamed earlier, I would miss some of the people that can only watch during the nighttime. So we have the crew that we have, right? Why? Because we stream at the same time every day. If I stream at a different time every day, it's just not the same. It's not the same. That's why I stream every day at 7. Nice and consistent. I think having the same time every day is good. But yeah, I mean, I used to stream in the morning sometimes. I stopped doing that just because, obviously, as a streamer, someone who streams for 3 hours at night, you don't want to get burned out, right? I mean, if you stream for 3 hours at night, and you stream in the morning, you can get a little burned out for sure. So that's why I stopped doing it in the morning, because you know, at some point there's only so much you can look at. You know what I mean? There's only so many charts you can look at. There's only so much things you can look at. At some point, it just becomes, you know, like, all right, we're hopping on to watch price action. Now, if it pumps, if it's like really pumping, hey, and I'm not doing anything, hey, I'll friggin' hop on, right? I'll friggin' hop on. Call me Dave, so consistently boring. Yep, pretty much, man. Drew said because you hate us. True. All right, let's see. End of year target for Solana and ADA. What I would do for that, I'm not a big like end of year target. I kind of play how it is. Depends on what the market looks like as we move up, right? Depends how Bitcoin's looking. Depends on a lot of different factors. I think trying to do long-term predictions, I think is sort of, I wouldn't just say it's sort of pointless. It is pointless. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, it's pointless to do long-term targets. It really is. But, you know, just to get an idea of what I'd be looking at, I would simple take the fibs, top to bottom, from bull market to bear market, and we sort of look at what we got here. You know, that first initial move, it didn't respect the 1.618, but I'd sort of be looking at these. There's not too many left. Right? I mean, Cardano's moved up so much that it's already past 1.618. So 345, 462. I think you go higher than this personally. Let's check out some of these fibs, shorter term fibs. I think even go higher than these, honestly. I could see Cardano getting close to $5, man. But like I said, I think I wouldn't say end of year. I would probably say end of cycle. I think the cycle goes into 2022, personally. But I could see a $10 Cardano. And what was the other one you said? Solana. Where's Solana at? 150. Solana's moved up so much too. I could see Solana, like, and I'm talking peak, like, I'm talking peak FOMO, right? This is peak FOMO stuff. I could see Solana 600-ish, 600, 650, somewhere around there. This is like peak FOMO. But yeah, I mean, you're really just guessing at this point. No one has any idea. We could go higher than that. We could go lower than that. We really have no idea. It's yeah, especially for Cardano and Solana that have already pumped so much. You only have so many fib targets to look at, you know. But you're sort of just guessing. ADA will break 2 before 3. It could. That's for sure. What about Chainlink? Chainlink's more been slow mover. I'd say Chainlink. I could see Chainlink getting close to $100. I mean, it was at 50. It was at 50 before the May dip. I can see Chainlink probably around 50. Chainlink's usually a slower mover, but I mean, it's a little more consistent. So Chainlink at 100. I mean, I'm sort of just spitballing ideas here, you know. I'm spitballing ideas. Get out the crystal ball. Exactly. Exactly. Wilkerson said Archangel is testing cross-platform system with BNB. Pretty cool for a 3-week-old coin. Yeah, that's Archangel, man. I don't know much about Archangel, so I'm not going to comment on it too much. Sky King's fighting Tiger King. Tiger King said Bob and Jabba fulfill all my needs, but sounds great, can't hurt. Bob and Jabba fulfill your needs. And then Creek said Jordan is still fine as hell and has a nice pickle. My pickle is, can't say my pickle's not good, man. Can't say it. All right. So now we wait for Bitcoin. 56,378. We chilling, guys. We are chilling. Do we have an update from Jabba? Jabba, are you home? Oh, Jabba's home, guys. Should we get an update? Let's go see what Jabba's doing. I think he has an update for us on his shoes. As you guys know, he shorted today, got his shoes back. Let's go see what he's doing now. And yeah, we're gonna go see what he's doing. All right. No, Karen, hold my shoes.
Within 1 year.
Hold my shoes. I promise I'll scrounge up the money. I'll scrounge up the money. I promise. No, I promise. No, I won't get liquidated again. Karen, hold the shoes for me. Trust me, TJ Maxx is my favorite store. Karen, I love TJ Maxx, but I don't. Please hold the shoes for me. I know. I told you to hold them for me today, and I know I told you I was going to be able to buy them back with my monies I won on the short earlier. But Bitcoin bounced back up. And I got liquidated before I could give you the money. Please hold them. I promise I'll short again and get them back. My shoes. Karen, my shoes. Please hold my shoes. Don't get rid of them. Please don't sell them to someone else. I love my shoes. My shoes. Please, Karen. Please. Thank you. Thank you so much, Karen. I'll let you know when I get the money back. On the next short, I'll be right there. I'll drive right over to TJ Maxx and get them. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Bye. Guys, I'm going to get my shoes back. I just need to short Bitcoin one more time, the best performing asset of all time. I'm going to keep shorting Bitcoin, and I'm going to get my shoes back. But today I lost. I lost today. My shoes. Bye, guys. I got to go short. He's done. He's done for. Karen gives awesome for customer service. She does. I mean, she's given Bob and Java so many chances on these, man. Bob with the meme coins and Java with the shorting. Every single time. Keith said, "You're killing me." Java, stop being a it's Java, stop being a bitch. All right, guys, we are watching BTC doing absolutely nothing again on stream. What's better? Hold on. Let me make a poll. What's better? Watching Bitcoin sideways or watching paint? Hold on. What's better? We're gonna do what's better. Watching BTC go sideways or hold on, or watching paint dry. I want to know in the chat, guys. Watching paint dry or watching BTC go sideways? What's worse? I'm gonna go with it's pretty tough, man. It's pretty tough. I mean, it's relatively the same. I'd probably say watching Bitcoin go sideways. You know, just because at least it's like wicking up and down, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Java about to work. Yep. I mean, it's really been sideways action, like we said earlier. I mean, besides, it was really 2 days of pumpage. Besides that, I mean, the last 2 weeks have been sort of sideways. A little bit of pump, sideways. I mean, you got little pump actions in there and stuff. I guess we're being a little bit greedy here. We're being a little bit greedy, I think. I think we're being a little bit greedy. At least BTC could make a major move. Paint is dry. Exactly. There's not much upside to watching paint dry. Jay said I'd rather watch a tree grow. Yeah, me too. Drew said I'm a painter, so I get to watch paint dry as it goes sideways. That sounds awful. The only thing worse, actually, I'm not even gonna say that because I'll get people that are like, wait, no, that's not true. What is Shiba doing, man? Shiba, man. Shiba's gonna go up again, guys. Shiba's gonna go up again. I'm telling you right now. I know you guys don't care about Shiba. Some of you guys care about Shiba, but I mean, it's going to go up again. Like, look at the breakout of the symmetrical triangle, the pump, the back test of the previous, this little resistance here. And now you're trying to make some moves up again. Shiba will make another move to the upside. I'm telling you. And this comes from the guy that always used to crap on Shiba. Okay? Shiba is going to make another move to the upside. It's going to do it. The chart is telling me that Shiba is going to make another move to the upside. It's like watching you. Thanks, Keith. Keith is one of the best trolls I have in here. I have a lot of good trolls. Hold on, who's a pretty good troll in the chat? Keith is a pretty good troll. He trolls me sometimes. I know No Name's a pretty good troll. I'm not sure if No Name's here today. Let's see who else is in the chat. It's pretty much a troll. Let's see. I'm seeing who else is a troll in here. Not seeing all the regular trolls. Maybe some of them just aren't chatting today. Jay Cricket. Jay Cricket's a little bit of a troll. Yeah, Jay Cricket, you're a little bit of a troll. Not gonna lie. Yeah, not too many of the normal trolls in here today. Let's see. Yeah, we're chilling. Anything really moving right now? Maddox trying to move. Maddox up about 3% in the day. Trying to move after pretty much going sideways forever. TJ is a troll. Yep, TJ is a troll. Why troll our boy? A lot of people troll on you know, they troll me because they know I think it's funny. I think a little bit of trolling is funny. I don't think being serious 24/7 is great. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a troll too myself. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of a troll too. Oh, yay, Matic. Yeah, Matic's trying to move. Matic's been like AMP. It's like the new AMP. Sort of talked about this a little bit the other day, but I mean, price action is constricting here. You're gonna see a move here relatively soon. You're bouncing off this support level that we talked about the other day, but yeah, I mean, you're gonna see a big move one way or the other pretty soon for Matic. Now, I own Matic. If this breaks to the upside, I'm pretty excited for this next move. Whatever way it goes, you know, hopefully it moves up. Obviously, I expect it to go up because of BTC, but I mean, you're getting pretty close. Probably going to happen by the end of October. Probably sooner, right? Probably sooner. I mean, these usually don't go all the way to the apex. So, yeah, I mean, lower highs, higher lows. Price is just getting constricted right there. The troll never admits he's a troll. That's very true. Very true. BNB still pumping. Could use some pump music. Check out BNB. Yeah, BNB still pumping. I got you some pump music, bro, on BNB. Why not, man? Yeah, but like this, dude. Classic breakout. Classic breakout here. Of a little bit inverse head and shoulders action. Classic breakout. I mean, as soon as you broke this previous high, as soon as you broke right about here, you were gone, man. Take a look at the general target of this guy. Freaking big target, man.
Only because you make me laugh. Brother.
What's up, Keith? I know you're Keith. I know you're just you're a funny troll, man. I like the funny trolls. I do enjoy the funny trolls. It's good to have a couple funny trolls in here. Keith, I know you're here every day, man. Trust me, I'm good at recognizing names. I know people that are generally in the chat every day. And Keith's one of them. Keith is a homie. He's always here. But yeah, 550 is the general target of this move for BNB. Obviously, you really got no resistance. BNB could have a pretty quick move up here. I mean, looking left, I mean, he went straight up, straight down, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, and then straight on. You could seriously see a move up to like 506 pretty quick here for BNB, just based off previous price action. There's just not a lot in between here, generally. So BNB looks good, and obviously you probably got this resistance first, 506, and then this little target up here, like 550. So that's pretty good. Got to work on that lip syncing. Let's see the poll here. What's better, watching BTC go sideways or watching paint dry? 51% watching paint dry. Wow, that is. I'm not surprised, honestly. Definitely not surprised. See anything else really moving crazy? Someone said the total. This is what we want, guys. We want altcoins to move. Why? Because if altcoins move up and Bitcoin, this is what we said earlier. If altcoins move up and Bitcoin moves up, what this is going to do is this is going to break us out of our total market cap resistance, right? We sort of been saying like the reason why we can't break this is because we either have Bitcoin pumping and altcoins aren't, or we're having neither pump, right? I mean, it's sort of that way. So we need one day where we get both going up. Now, so far during this new day, we've seen multiple alts up, pretty good percentages here. Most alts are up. If this is going to continue and Bitcoin can break this 56,500 resistance and get back above this resistance line here, that, I'm telling you, bro, once we break this resistance line, we're going to see a massive rally to the upside. Like we haven't seen in a while. I'm pretty confident in that. But we first got to break this. We got to break this. And today, I mean, so far, I mean, you're getting that green candle because of altcoins. If Bitcoin can step up here, if Bitcoin can step up to the plate and break a resistance today while altcoins continue to perform decent, right? At least altcoins go up like 2 or 3% and Bitcoin pumps like 5 or 6, could be enough to get you over this resistance line. But we need to see a full day of it. We can't see, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. We need a full day. I feel like you're trolling me every time I see you. You do the bald head. No, you guys don't know if I'm actually bald or actually have hair. Like, is this the filter, or am I really bald and that's the filter? You guys will never know. You guys will never know. All right, let's see. Will ETH 2x within 1 year? Absolutely. ETH 2x in 1 year? Absolutely, man. I did a video on my other channel of when I expect ETH to hit 10K, which is about 3x from here. So a realistic scenario, right? I'm not calling for 10K in November. You know, I looked at it from a realistic standpoint based on the 2 previous little mini cycles ETH had, you know, and just based off like diminishing returns and stuff. If you're interested in checking that one out, links in the description to my other channel. It's called Jordan Cameron and Macro. I look at more longer term charts. That's what I like to look at, and I want to dedicate a channel just to that. It's also for the algorithm too. It's not what I've noticed is it's not good to stream long streams and upload videos to the same channel. There's like a huge problem with that on YouTube right now. So I made a second channel for the videos. I'll upload those over there. But yeah, it's in the description if you guys want to check it out. And go follow me on Twitter. I'm probably gonna end the stream relatively here. Go follow me on Twitter. We're getting pretty close to 4K. That's the new goal, 4K over on the Twitter. And subscribe if you're new, guys. There's probably a lot of you guys watching the stream right now that aren't subscribed. Just hit the subscribe button. We got to keep the subscribers up with Bitcoin. As we've seen, as you usually stay subscribers with Bitcoin, right? I mean, when we were at 30K, we were at 30K. When we were at 40K, we were at 40K. When we've been at 50K, we've been at 50K. Let's keep that momentum going, right? It's exactly correlated with the Bitcoin price. We got to catch up a little bit here. But anyways, I'm going to end the stream, guys. It's 9:30-ish. Bitcoin's chilling like a villain. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay easy. Don't be panic selling your crypto, right? There's no reason to panic sell your crypto right now. As you guys know, I mean, we had a little dip to 54,000 today, and we bounced right back up. Title of today's stream, don't get shaken out. Don't get shaken out by these little moves. Little moves are little moves. They happen. Even if we have a big move, even if you have a move up to, even if you have a drop down to like 50,000, not the end of the world, all right? We'll bounce back. It is what it is. So I'll catch you guys later. Stay easy. Don't be panic selling your crypto as always. And yeah, it's pretty much all I got to say, guys. Take it freaking easy. See ya.